A decade ago, active safety technology was an exclusive feature found in luxury brands. By 2026, it has reached the mass market, appearing in vehicles priced under 10 lakh rupees. This technology is known as an Advanced Driver Assistance System, or ADAS. It relies on a network of forward-facing cameras, millimeter wave radars, and ultrasonic sensors to scan the road, acting as an invisible co-pilot. While passive safety features, like seatbelts and airbags, are designed to mitigate injury after an impact occurs, active safety intervenes earlier. It calculates collision risks in milliseconds and applies the brakes or steering to stop the car before the crash can happen. Aggressive feature competition between brands like Mahindra, Hyundai, and Honda have moved these systems into the entry-level segment, making them a standard expectation for the modern Indian buyer. The dealership pitch is highly appealing. It promises a stress-free commute, where the vehicle absorbs the tedious micro-adjustments of daily driving. This is classified as Level 2 automation. The car can simultaneously control its speed and center itself in the lane, provided the driver remains engaged with their hands on the wheel and eyes on the road. But these algorithms were trained on the predictable flow of Western infrastructure. They were not designed for the fluid, chaotic variables of the subcontinent. The gap between the glossy brochure and the actual conditions on Indian roads is where this technology becomes polarizing. There is an environment where ADAS earns its premium, and that is on India's expanding network of access-controlled expressways. Here, features like Lane Keep Assist lock on to high-contrast, perfectly painted white lines to electronically center the vehicle against crosswinds. Adaptive cruise control utilizes the front radar to track the vehicle ahead, managing the throttle and brakes to maintain a steady, safe following distance at high speeds. If a truck breaks down ahead or traffic suddenly piles up, forward collision warning and automatic emergency braking calculate the closing speed and step in to stop the car. For hundreds of kilometers on predictable, well-marked tarmac, the system operates as a fatigue-reducing safety net that performs exactly as advertised. The situation changes in the bumper-to-bumper reality of a standard Indian urban commute. On state highways and city roads, lane markings are often faded, covered in dust, or painted over. Without that optical contrast, lateral assistance cameras either fail silently or yank the steering wheel toward a stale lane line. Adaptive cruise control struggles just as much. The system is programmed to maintain a safe gap, but in city traffic, auto rickshaws and bikes immediately occupy that space. The car detects the intrusion and brakes to restore the gap, trapping the driver in an exhausting loop of hard stops. Furthermore, heavy monsoon rains can blind pure camera-based systems. Water on the windshield destroys the visibility required to map the road, causing the ADAS to simply shut itself off. In the city, the rigid binary logic of these safety algorithms is incompatible with the fluid nature of Indian traffic. This incompatibility leads to the most common complaint among Indian ADAS owners, a phenomenon known as phantom braking. The trigger is usually a two-wheeler or a pedestrian darting through a tight gap, a maneuver that a human driver expects and manages without slowing down. The car's sensors, however, misinterpret the close call as an imminent collision. The system reacts by violently slamming the brakes without warning. The driver behind has no way of anticipating this unprovoked emergency stop, frequently resulting in a rear-end collision caused by the exact system meant to prevent one. Because of this hypersensitivity, many owners find themselves navigating city traffic by manually disabling the active safety features they paid extra to acquire. There is also a financial reality to this technology that dealerships rarely emphasize: the hidden cost of maintaining these delicate sensors. Consider a standard highway commute. A stray pebble kicks up from a truck tire and results in a cracked windshield. Normally, you just replace the glass, but an ADAS camera module must be recalibrated with sub-millimeter precision so the AI doesn't miscalculate. This turns a routine replacement into a specialized diagnostic event, pushing the final bill toward 40,000 rupees. The total expense of owning ADAS extends past the initial showroom premium, as owners must account for a fragile and costly maintenance cycle. This leaves a clear decision for the consumer: who should actually pay the extra lakh for these features? The investment makes sense for buyers who prioritize intercity touring, long highway commutes, or frequent nighttime driving, where these systems excel at managing fatigue. But purely urban commuters navigating dense, slow-moving traffic will likely find the system intrusive and end up switching it off. As established in our comparison of active and passive systems, software can avoid a hazard, but it cannot override the physics of a crash. This digital layer is only a supplement to, not a replacement for, a high structural crash rating and 6 airbags. ADAS offers a remarkable technological safety net, but on Indian roads, the ultimate co-pilot is still an attentive human driver.